It's the power hour. That means Marnie's going to turn to her right and turn the lights on behind her. And John Bonus is going to slide to his left to get on camera. And everybody's going to have fun. It's all thanks to Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Watch it at KFAN.com/watch.
You got that right, Zacho. That's Zacho Directo. He's the man behind the cam.
Just putting on a little lip gloss like everybody else.
Man, I was told about that, by the way. Like the kids with the lip gloss, it's the hugest thing these days. Did you guys know about this?
No. I mean, my girls love it, but you mean guys and gals?
No, it's girls.
Just girls. Okay, sure.
It's like $19 a tube.
Oh my God. There's so many
Max knows.
lip moisturizers, lip oils, lip gloss.
What the hell is going on?
And my daughter swears they're all different things. And she has
Plumpers and fillers.
5,000.
I used to look at that magazine when I was a kid.
Yep. You got all those phone numbers.
Your dad was a plumpers and fillers dad, right?
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Then he liked a few plumpers on his chest.
You know what? I don't know why you have to make things dirty in your life.
My God.
They're laughing at you, not with you, by the way.
Max is always laughing with me.
Always. My dog.
You are correct about that.
Whoa.
No. I'm sorry. Let me clarify. Products. And Sephora and Ulta, and it's TikTok and Instagram Reels and the videos that are girls using this, these products and showing you how. And they always take one and tap their fingernails on it. Like, here's my moisturizer. Click, 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 click. And here. And it's a way of like using them and a whole get up. And it's incredible. The number of products my 14-year-old daughter has is easily 10 times, maybe even 20 times what I have. From shower stuff and nighttime face ritual. I take off my makeup and that's it. And I use Pond's moisturizing cream because I have dry skin. That's it. And I ain't doing the rest. Except I did put on lip gloss. Yeah, you and me.
I'm with you. It's nuts, man. It's nuts. It's like a 20-step process. And that's what they actually, I would have been pissed if I got some chapstick or lip gloss for a gift as a kid. But that's what the kids want. Yeah. They want lotion and shampoo and stuff. It's odd.
Hope they're not ruining their skin.
I check. I do checks because there's some of that stuff that my daughter's asked for that I'm like, I've double checked and it's not for kids. So you gotta. There's videos out there.
There's all kinds of stuff that this product helps reduce wrinkles or whatever it is, like Seabreeze in our day. Did any of you, even guys, sometimes use it? It was in a bottle. It was usually blue, and then you put it on a cotton swab. Or
no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. And then you rub it on your face, and it smelled like hand sanitizer.
It's like,
but it was like a cleanser. Yes, it was an astringent. Yes. It was supposed to help with acne and clear your skin, and it was basically burning your skin. But we didn't know, and it was a new product, and it was cool, and everybody had Seabreeze.
Hey, does Framber ever do this though? Does she ever whatever her name is? Does she Finley? Sure, I knew that. My kiddo will, when she does her bedtime routine, right? She will get a YouTube video going and watch it and basically, mimic the routine almost every night. And it's a different video. It's
really
all the time.
Does she always have the products that the person in the video is
as
using?
many as possible. Yep. Just to see if she can line it up and then do it like they do it. It's like, Jesus, just, blank check this one, I guess, when you go to Ulta next time.
It's so weird because I hate doing that. And
these kids love it. They love it.
I don't know what.
If she could do skincare 24 hours a day, she would. That's her favorite.
My daughter will do it for other people even. Yep. Yeah, she loves it.
Favorite thing.
What is it about
that? That is a generational thing, isn't
it? It's got to be 99% social media based, right? That people on social do it, so they want to do it.
Does your daughter make a video as well?
She's definitely, not to post it, but she definitely films it and just, watches her own techniques and things like that.
Sure. Yeah, it is a fascinating phenomenon. If I could sleep in my makeup every night. I don't wear makeup unless I'm working, but I hate the.
I was talking to Max Muscle now. I was talking to Max about the Wolves box score.
Yeah. I asked if Anthony Edwards scored 20 points.
And I said, obviously. I wasn't listening to the makeup stuff.
How do you know they were talking about that?
Derek just told me.
Sleep. Genius.
You were saying?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, the kids love it.
You don't need to wear makeup, pretty girl.
No.
He's talking.
Yeah,
That made it better.
He's talking to himself.
He was talking
I
to
was
me
saying
again.
if I could just sleep in it, I would, because the process of taking it off and putting it on sucks. I hate putting on makeup. I hate washing my face.
Tommy said something similar a few years ago.
Maybe I need to watch Harper's YouTube videos.
She would love for you to watch. She needs subscribers. Like and subscribe. Like and
I will
subscribe.
smash that like button.
No.
Yeah, it's a phenomenon, and it is expensive as hell. Yes,
It really is.
that's true.
Yeah, it was new to me, man. I hadn't heard about that.
Obviously.
I remember when there was
Thank you.
Dr. Pepper flavored lip gloss, and you're like, that's cool.
Marnie uses that.
Yeah, I still have it.
Yeah.
They don't make it anymore, and luckily I bought it up as much as I could. I got one right here. This is my work makeup bag. Oh wait, I got it. That's me tapping my fingernails on it. And here is my giant smacker.
Whoa.
Wow. Jesus.
YouTube numbers just shot through the roof.
Wow. Rosie's coming back in the mornings.
Close circuit to Tommy. It's not what you think. Turn around.
No.
And Martin's
This is my last Dr. Pepper lip smacker, and they haven't made it in like 4 years.
Where's that go?
On my
For God's sake, Zach.
face lip.
Take a lap.
Smell that, Booney.
Ooh.
Delicious.
yeah, smell that booty.
Doctor,
How does that smacker smell?
They have Dr. Pepper Jelly
How's that
Belly.
giant
Jelly
smacker?
beans. You ever had those? The Dr. Pepper ones?
Yes.
They're phenomenal.
Yeah. I love Dr. Pepper.
Same.
Yeah, it's great.
How
Chris
about,
likes Mr. Pibb.
I love it, man. I'm sorry.
yes.
I love it
He
better. I
likes
love
the,
it.
he likes the uneducated version of Dr. Pepper.
I'm real sorry. I like it very much.
You put what do you do, Hawk? You put a shot of cherry Coke in the bottom and then fill it with Diet Mr. Pibb. And
You
it
put
tastes
whatever you want in your bottom, brother. I don't care.
Thanks, Hulkster.
Haul your hands
Hey,
up.
what was the hair product Hawky used to pleasure himself that one
I believe it
time?
was Selsun Blue.
What?
Yep. You don't know that story?
What? I don't know if I want to know that.
It's guessable,
story.
but
You don't want to know that story.
Yeah.
Selsun Blue.
Yeah, I was a young man. And I was in the bathtub, and I had this bright idea that, like, lubrication might help things. And, I didn't think anything about it. I just took whatever's closest to me, and there was Selsun Blue, and I burned a layer of skin off my thing. It looked like Fire Marshal Bill. And this is not a joke. For 2 weeks, it stuck to my underwear. And I was a young man. I was ashamed. And so I didn't tell anybody. I just thought it was going to look like that for the rest of my life. So I had, every time I went number 1 or number 2, I had to peel my undies off my thing. And I thought, this is the rest of your life, brother. This is how it's going to be. And,
Is this a joke?
no, it wasn't a joke at all. It was, I don't know how I lived through it, because I don't know how I didn't get a major infection. I don't know what happened to me. I don't know what I was thinking. But I know I didn't tell anybody, and I made it through. But it did stunt my growth, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Fire Marshal.
It looked like it did. It looked like Fire Marshal Bill.
You
It really
hammered
did.
yourself with that.
I did. I didn't know, brother.
Thanks, Hulkster.
I didn't know.
I just
didn't know.
Googled Selsun Blue, and it says medicated shampoo.
That's exactly what it is. That's what exactly. I'll tell you what it does. It'll take a layer of skin off your thing.
Yeah.
Tell you that. I'll tell you what it'll do. It'll make your thing stick to your undies.
Guernsey just tweeted, "We did not need the Selsun Blue follow-up." Guernsey's
what.
the best.
No
Tell you
dandruff, though.
The active ingredient is selenium sulfide.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yep.
right. Yep. Not good for touchy selfie. I'll tell you that. Tell you what, I learned a hard lesson. Tell you what,
It didn't slow you down, though.
it sure did, buddy. It sure did.
For 2 weeks.
It Sure did.
Frickin' duh!
Sure did, man. I walked around. Man, I tell you what. Can you imagine? I mean, I tell you what.
You didn't tell a single person.
Not a single person until I got on major market radio.
Didn't you think about putting like Vaseline or some protectant?
Your poor schlong.
To
Mars,
when
Do you want to know what he was thinking?
Marnes, he was calling 1-900 number.
Mars, I was like 9 years old.
There was
9?
blood in his brain at that point.
I was like 9 years old.
9?
He had one focus and one focus only.
I was thinking about what country I could move to. Honestly, I can't even tell you the pain and the fear. I can still remember. I mean, I still remember how it felt to, when I finally saw like the skin starting to grow back. And I was like, well, praying works. Praise Jesus. I don't know how I lived through it. I don't know how I made it through anything.
It's like when a lizard's tail gets cut off, but it just slowly grows back.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah. It looked like I had laid in the sun for 10 hours.
Oh,
Naked.
your poor schlong.
Yeah, you're right about that, brother.
Thanks, Hulkster.
It looked like somebody peeled the skin off a hot dog.
Oh, my.
Dear
like-
Lord.
man.
That's exactly what it looked like.
What?
That's exactly what it looked like.
Except more of the cocktail weenie size.
How dare you, sir? How dare you, sir?
Boney's right, though.
How dare you, sir? I'll have you know, but by the age of 9, I'd already reached my full length.
More like the cocktail weenie size.
Amen, brother.
There's a song by a band called Days of the New
Yeah,
called Touch, Peel, and Stand.
that's it.
Remember that song?
Yep.
I wish we could play that because that would be
Yeah.
ideal
Theme song?
right
It
now.
was written about me. Yeah.
Let's do headlines when we come back because I think Gerdsey wants the segment to end. More of the Power True Morning Show after this on the Fan.
Don't use Selsun Blue to touch a selfie. Kids,
The more you know.
don't do it, kids.
Do, 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 do.
8:22. I'm sorry about that, Marnes. I didn't mean to lay all that on you, but I had a real weird childhood. Sorry about that.
As opposed to your adulthood?
Yeah, I've calmed down a lot.
You know what? It's made you who you are.
Thank you, and I don't know if that's a good thing.
No.
I really don't. I really don't know. I really don't know.
It's so your stories are
They're not like
they're
Tommy stories.
unbelievable, but
Yeah.
they're believable because they're real.
Yeah.
They're just so different than my reality of maybe I'm just super boring. Part of it's being a girl and I don't have all those crazy, wacky.
That was a poor choice of words.
Yeah, crazy wacky.
You know what I mean.
Sauce played with his friends.
That's the game he was playing with the Selsun Blue.
That's right. Oh, man, let me tell you right now.
Oh, God, that guy.
I was so afraid it was never going to be back to normal.
Yeah. What was your plan? Were you just going to leave town?
Yeah, I was 9. That's what I was going to do. I had a whole plan about leaving town. Starting all over. Yeah, just starting all over in a new city. You
Steal
know,
a subway train.
Him and 3 of his friends were going to just walk on the train tracks for as long as possible
Yeah.
and see what they could find.
I was thinking just moving to the North Pole.
Was Santa?
No,
got
the
that
other
right.
North Pole.
You got that right, buddy.
Thank you.
You got that right.
Here we go.
Now it's time for Headlines.
Headlines brought to you by my friends at Wolf River Electric and wolfriverelectric.com. If you want to get solar panels put on, that's the only way to go.
Can I say something controversial?
Sure.
Sierra is cool. I love that place.
The store.
Why is that controversial?
It's not. I just wanted to say it. I love it. I love that place. I bought a bunch of T-shirts for $5 a piece. I love them.
Sweet.
Yeah, Sierra's great.
You guys go to Sierra?
Sure.
I love it.
Where is there one?
Well, there's
The one I go to is in Eden Prairie.
Eden Prairie. There's one over in Bloomington. There's one in the Grove of Maples.
That
There's
right?
one in Egan, too.
It's like TJ Maxx, but for outdoor stuff.
Oh,
And you can like I bought this jacket there, the spider jacket, and I think I got this for 35 cents. You can't believe the deals, man. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
A lot of times they have the colors that don't sell so well.
Oh, you're on camera.
You know what I mean?
You're on camera. You're on camera.
We didn't have you on camera, but you're in the background of Marnie's.
Oh, no.
Can we play that back?
I don't think so.
I don't think
That's not what he said. It's what he did.
That's what I mean. Can you loop that back so
We can play video back.
see that?
I wish you wouldn't.
But we're not going.
You know, though, but you're right. And they also have great deals on luggage, in case you're wondering.
In case you need to skip town when you're 9.
Yeah. Sauce couldn't skip when he was 9 either.
Oh, what?
I'm sorry. I was feeling attacked. I needed to fight back.
That's okay.
Okay.
January 28th,
Ah, great day.
1986.
I remember it.
Okay, this date,
I was
1986.
15 years old. My thing finally started to recover.
Oh, my God.
What happened today in 1986?
Pop culture? History?
Was that, no, I'm too early. Challenger?
Challenger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Space
Yep.
Shuttle Challenger exploded today, 39 years ago, 73 seconds after liftoff, killing all 7 crew members.
Does it say what time of day, bud?
No, not in this little headline, no.
10 something a.m.
Was it that late? I couldn't remember if I was in school still or not.
Launch time.
So that's, this is one of those things.
11:38.
Look, I was,
okay. There you go.
I was, I guess, 5.5, right?
I was 15.
And so I was in, I don't know, kindergarten or first grade or whatever the hell it
I was
was.
15.
A lot of people tell the story that they remember the school bringing in the TV and everybody watching it live. And this, there's a possibility that happened. I don't have a solid memory of that. I was just too young. So I could sit here and go, I remember that. I watched it. I don't remember that. I don't.
I remember.
Maybe I should.
Very, very well.
Yeah,
I do too.
you're at
Yeah.
the age where you definitely should, right?
I do not.
At 15 or so, that should hit you right between the eyes. But I just don't remember it. I remember everybody talking about it, like vaguely, but not. You just watch the replay?
Yeah.
It's crazy because the lady, I'm trying so hard to remember her name.
Krista McAuliffe.
Thank
There you go.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
She was a teacher, but didn't she win, it was a prize that you had to win? She didn't get it because she was a teacher, like she won the lottery or something,
Yeah.
right?
There was some contest from
yes,
the
they
president.
were trying to put a teacher into space.
Yeah.
I remember the
They did.
visual of her parents.
Not quite.
Corey.
I mean, they did.
Not quite. She didn't make it there. That's only 73 seconds in.
Actually, that's inaccurate. She did not make it. She didn't even make it to the
How dare you?
stratosphere.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, sorry.
I understand that.
Well, they didn't build the stratosphere until like the 90s, I think.
Oh, boy.
You were saying, Mars? Please?
Yeah, you were saying something.
Just that it was heart wrenching, and I do remember it. I remember us finding out in Mr. Othout's class in 6th grade, and him turning on the TV and us watching the coverage, and it was a bright blue sky, so just seeing that visual of the big smoke stream was just shocking. And then I remember seeing Krista McAuliffe's parents on the ground watching this, and there was so much confusion because you could tell that it wasn't right.
Yeah.
But in that moment, and then the first few minutes, we didn't know, and it was just heartbreaking to watch them. I mean, all of the astronauts, but them in particular, because it was, as you said, Chris, this teacher going up, and she was specifically the name we knew, and it was so exciting because of that. And then to have that happen, it was just horrific.
And it's I don't even know. I'm sure they know. I don't know if I know. Did they perish immediately?
No.
Did they fall to the earth?
What?
Yep.
Yeah. That's
What?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
One of those little clouds of smoke that you see. That's their
The
capsule.
the capsule.
thing.
Right.
And,
And you wonder, I mean, you wonder if with what is the word? Materials that are created today, if they could withstand something like that. Do you think?
I don't believe so.
Their capsule would have to be able to fly or parachute somehow,
Right.
because then the impact would.
It was so
not be. You
it was
wouldn't
so
survive that.
It was still a novelty, but it was still it was so commonplace to watch the space shuttle go up. You know.
And it was preventable. Very preventable.
Yeah, it was an O-ring, right?
Can I ask what happened? You may have said it, but what happened to cause that?
Those two rocket boosters, those like you have obviously they have the shuttle, but those two huge things that are attached to it at launch, they're made up of 4 different pieces, and they're connected with these things called O-rings. And essentially, the company that made it were very, very skeptical because it was one of the record-breaking cold on that morning in Florida, and it was way below freezing. And they had evidence in the past that colder launches did not go well with these O-rings. And so what essentially happened was the fuel inside escaped those O-rings, and it basically exploded the whole solid rocket booster. So,
man, there's a picture I'm looking at right now from the Wikipedia page of the capsule right there. Look at that. Can you see this?
Oh. Wow.
That is the capsule. That's crazy.
And adding to what Zacho said, it said the gap was less than a millimeter. That's just all you needed. You need everything to be perfect to get up there, man.
Poor things.
Ugh.
But going to space, going to the moon, or now eventually going to Mars, it's the best possible thing, right? It just pushes the boundaries and limits of the human experience. It almost always trickles back to science, medicine. Like there's just giant advancements the harder we push for things like going to Mars.
Yeah.
It's unfortunately the price of doing business is stuff like this, right? Like think of how many people died 100 years ago when planes were first a thing.
Oh, I can't even
crashing
imagine.
left and right. But now flying is about the safest thing you can do.
Yeah, I saw something yesterday, I think it was, that depicted it just made the point that like Kitty Hawk was what,
1906 or something like that. I forget the exact year.
And we were on the moon by 1969.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, think about that.
Wow.
How quickly does technology advance? You know, it's like
exponentially, right? Because it stacks.
Watching the documentary on the Mona Lisa guy,
Da Vinci.
He knew how to make a helicopter, but he also knew we didn't have the material to make it yet. You know,
that's fascinating.
Oh my gosh,
nuts.
Yeah, but he knew we would
almost
someday.
see into the future.
Yeah, no, for real. It seems like he was an alien. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't watched the Ken Burn documentary on him yet, you can't believe it. This guy, and it's something about humanity at that moment where, like we developed the ability to see perspective and understand how to relay it to an image to a flat piece of board. You know, like our eyes changed. You know,
right.
We suddenly became different varieties of beings in this one generation. All the people, it wasn't just him. There were people like him who were advancing incredibly at that time. You got to watch this documentary, man. Ken Burns is the best.
Yeah, he's the man.
Well, what a perfect jumping off point, because you were just talking about how Da Vinci could see the future and thought like essentially no one else before him.
Yeah.
61% of Gen Zers can't make an omelet.
Well, is Gen Z our kids?
I mean,
does anybody?
Yeah, Gen Z is
they're the generation after me and
After
Zacho.
you, okay.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
I mean,
yeah.
I think
61% of them can't read.
I'll stand up for them for a second. There's a difference between making a good omelet and just making an omelet.
My God.
Right? Wow. How do you say it?
That's right.
It just sounded like you were a Buddhist just praying or something for a second there.
I mean, you can throw a bunch of eggs together with some ham and cheese and put it in a pan and consider it that, right? I mean, not everybody can make one like Gavin. Oh, I'm sorry, we're so much better than them.
I mean,
how many people here can make one?
What happened between you and an omelet?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, it's not like they can't pour a bowl of cereal.
Sorry. My reaction was more that I thought, well, he's going to stand up for this generation. And you're like, you know what? Damn it, nobody can make a good omelet.
No, but I'm just saying, though. No.
Have you been to Perkins lately?
Or pronounce it.
Yeah, I can't. But how do you say it?
No,
I like the way you say it better.
I don't care how you say it.
Omelet?
Yeah, I don't care.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
But
matter.
I guarantee you can you make one?
Of course not. No, I don't even know what's in them. I've never had one. Never will. Gross.
Oh, God. Can I take charge for a minute?
Yeah.
I found this article.
Where are you
dude.
taking
Check this out.
charge?
Check this out. This terrible story. I ain't kidding around. I ain't kidding. An 8-year-old has gone permanently blind after eating too many chicken nuggets. It's not a joke. It's a true story.
I've seen this before.
Have you read this story?
Yeah, I get this tweeted to me all the time. I think this is in circulation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Well, basically, an 8-year-old gone permanently blind after eating a diet consisting of only chicken McNuggets or chicken nuggets
Yeah.
and sausages and biscuits.
Sausage, gross.
You know what's weird is that story reappears like every 4 years. We've talked about that before, but
Yeah,
we
but I don't remember it.
Correct, we don't remember.
But why?
And it just gets
Why
tweeted to
do
me
they
like
go
crazy.
blind?
Yeah.
I guess because
There's not enough
vitamins.
nutrients
Yeah,
in-
yeah, vitamin A deficiency.
Does the article say permanently? Because how would they know?
Maybe have some broccolini
Yes,
or
it
something.
does say permanently. Yeah. I guess, I don't know. I know somebody, this is a true story as well. I know somebody, you know how, like, when they're like, take Jarvia, to get a good erection. And then, but here's
Jesus.
like,
The side effects.
The side effects. Like, this wasn't that kind of medicine, but I know somebody who was taking a medicine for, I think it was, what do you get? You get lesions on your skin, not lesions, but like bumps on your skin. What do you call it?
Psoriasis?
Thank you. Psoriasis medicine. And it said, one of the things is you might go blind. He went blind.
Jeez.
He was one of the people who actually did have that reaction. He literally is blind.
Yes, I mean the side effects are listed because they know it's possible. It's part of it,
I
even
just
if it's
never met anybody.
Right. Because when you see those extreme side effects, you're like, well, cool. They're not going to die though.
Right.
You're not going to get nonstop like diarrhea for the rest of your. And then somebody that did because that's
Isn't
technically
that
possible.
something?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's terrifying.
This person is permanently, totally blind.
So if I could do an impression of you quickly, but if I could stand up for the 8-year-old kid who went blind eating nothing but nuggets, totally worth it.
I mean, probably,
Right?
yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
What do I need my eyesight for at this point?
Yeah.
I can listen to poker.
I bet you might want to have it.
It says vitamin A is crucial to the optic nerve health due to a protein in it called,
Oh, be careful, bro.
rhodopsin. Anyway, produces pigments in the retina to help with vision in low light area. Unfortunately for the boy, he suffered from optic atrophy.
I'll forget it.
Oh, my God.
Wow, he's got great vision. He won a
That's what
prize.
you get after you win the youth basketball tournament.
Oh, well played, Marnes.
Where the optic nerve wastes away due to long-term damage.
Oof.
Yikes.
Man. Ain't that some
Worth
point?
it. A new Coca-Cola orange cream flavor hits stores next month. That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Orange cream is badass.
Yes. A dreamsicle.
Dreamsicles, yep.
Oh,
Yeah, baby.
heavens.
They're clearly going for that. And by the way, the rumors are true. Wendy's is partnering with Girl Scouts for an official Thin Mints Frosty.
Oh, gimme. Good Lord.
That sounds amazing.
What sounds better, a Thin Mint Frosty or Coca-Cola Orange
Thin Mint
Cream?
Frosty.
Thin Mint Frosty, not even close.
No, it's not even.
Coca-Cola orange cream, I'll take.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Zachary, what about Diet Coke Orange Cream? I don't know if that's a thing, but your thoughts?
Don't need to. Diet Coke is perfect on its own,
I agree with him.
and so is orange cream.
Wow.
All right, I'm going to start with Chris because I think this is clearly most fitting for Chris, but
Thank you.
It might slightly bleed in a handful of the rest of us. Chris, remember when you were in high school and you were swinging fists because you thought other people were going to take your women?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I just want to see.
Got the joy on Sauce's face when that story comes
I
up.
love that bit.
Now you've told us many times you lost more than you won, but
I
you
got
were
the
willing to
hell
fight,
beat out of me.
right? But you won once in a while.
Sure, I won a couple.
Give me one or two or three feelings you had after you won a fight. What did you feel like doing? And don't go for the joke. Let's see how close you can get.
Okay.
You win a fight. You just kick some dude's ass.
Right. For those of you who know me, you won't be surprised by this. I wanted to apologize to the guy I beat up.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about like the next day?
I felt pretty good about myself. I felt like I felt very I guess I don't know if manly is the right word. I just felt very strong, very capable, powerful. Thank you. That's right. Powerful.
A new study has shown that winning fights makes men want to start more fights.
Oh, wow.
I feel like losing.
It's almost like the rush of winning is like, I can do that, and I'm going to do it again. Let's get that. Let's chase that high. Let's punch some more faces.
Yeah.
Buffalo.
I'm with Huck.
Winning fights makes you want to start more fights.
I always got sad after. I would immediately be like hyped up,
Regretful.
and then I would go home and I'd shower after, and I'd be like, "Damn, why did I do that, bro?" Like,
I was usually embarrassed. It's usually the same about like when you wake up in the morning after being really wasted and realize you embarrassed yourself. Same feeling. You know, I'd be like, why did you get like that?
You lose control.
yeah,
I don't like
exactly.
It doesn't feel great.
Right, yeah,
No.
After you recognize you lost control.
I hate not being in control of myself. Happens far too often.
91% of single men and 94% of single women say dating is currently really tough.
It's tough, guys.
Again, this is a generational thing, but I almost want to tell that group, like, dear God, you guys have every opportunity to meet people. We had to go out in public and actually see them.
Yeah.
And they were hard to find.
But you know what? You know what's hard for kids in this generation, though? I think, and you guys tell me if I'm wrong, I think it's hard for them to talk to each other.
It's the double-edged sword of what
100%.
Corey's talking about.
Access.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have unlimited options, so everybody has unlimited options. So you think you have unlimited options, so you're in turn limiting your options.
Got it, because everybody's looking for an upgrade.
Yeah.
But like
It's like
insecure.
the lottery almost. You're like, okay, this person's good, but I could keep going and I could maybe quote unquote win and do better.
Sure, because I remember specifically, like, if I had my eye on a gal or two, it would be like, if I don't get one of these two, where am I going to find another one?
Yeah.
Right? Because those were the only options that I could have.
Right.
Because where am I going to find them? My basement? I don't go out.
Yeah, you're right.
Right. So it was such a limited pool unless you went out all the time. And I hated that.
But I go back
hated
to
it.
my time at the mental health retreat that I went on last year, and watching those kids a little younger than Max and Zach trying to talk to each other and having no idea how to communicate. They were talking in tweets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that
Weirdest thing.
and that was my point. Is that, I mean, if you're not going out because you don't have to, you don't know how to talk to people.
Yeah.
You only know how to talk to them via text, and we all know how different texting is when it comes to, human communication, especially on an intimate level. If you are, searching for that,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And the kids even younger than me and Zach go, like actually like in high school, middle school, that year or two of the pandemic, it really set a lot of kids' socialization skills back.
No doubt.
Like significantly, or they just never grew. And a lot of people, so much communication is through Zoom or over the phone that interpersonal communication is very tough for a lot of young people.
Isn't it hard too? Because don't you think that? And I know we all talk about this, we all agree about this, but don't you think they all believe that their lives are terrible because they see how the best of everybody else's lives online?
Or the person that they think they're dating, if you're only in the first few, and that person has, these great things on their profile, or however your description is, whatever photos you choose to show of yourself, and you think that is the person. It might take you a while to really know the real person versus what the person just wants you to think and wants you to see on the outside.
Right.
But how about, even 20, 30 years ago, the concept of, that person's doing pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Back in the 90s, if you're making 50, 60K and you have a nice family and a solid house, it's like, wow, that person really did it. Now it's like, yeah, but you have like a boring job and you don't have a social following and 50 or 60K. Like, what's wrong with, like, now the bar for quote success is so astronomically unrealistically high that they all feel like they're coming up short.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unless you're Mr. Beast and can buy islands and stuff, it's like, wow, you did nothing with your life.
That show, by the way, son of a bitch.
Is that
show?
you guys are still watching that?
I got.
Oh, yeah.
I'm one episode behind right now, and my God,
you're gonna have a lot of fun the next one. I think Corey might actually like the next one too.
Really?
he actually gave this lady an island. He really did.
Just gave her an island.
Yeah.
Like, gave her the papers and the deed. And
Yeah, she actually owns it now. It's hers.
Good luck with the upkeep.
And she's just a terrible, terrible example of humanity.
All right, so hang on. So I gave up after one because the game theory drove me nuts and I hated everybody on that show.
There's no theories involved.
So, but,
You know what I mean?
but one of my questions for you guys when you were continuing was, I just am like, I can't imagine cheering for anybody on the show. I hate them all. Have you found anybody of any value that you're like, I really think this person deserves the money. They're a good person. I want to see that person win.
Not at all.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Yeah,
There was the one guy that eliminated those brothers that I kind of like.
Explain this show to me.
It's chaos. It'll take 10 minutes to explain.
Okay, never mind.
It's chaos.
All right.
You
It's
liked
Mr.
him
Beast
because he
just
eliminated brothers.
puppet mastering.
Damn it,
What the hell is that?
No.
Is he specifically puppet master?
The brother
Robert E. Lee?
Took out that single mom.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. I know you're talking about.
What just happened?
We were talking about Max got confused about the type of brothers he was eliminating.
Zacho said he liked the guy that eliminated brothers. And I'm like, so you're a big Robert E. Lee fan.
No, it's a hard show to watch, but I can't stop. I love it.
Watch the next one tonight.
I will watch it tonight.
Right.
There's like a new trend in media, I feel like, where a lot of shows are not, like, likability isn't as much of a thing for a lot of shows these days.
It's the opposite.
Yeah, it's
right.
like you hate
Like hate
everyone.
watching?
Yeah, because like
I would argue the entire success of Succession was that.
Oh yeah,
Euphoria is the same way, right, Zacho? Like, nope, there's nobody. The best, the morally best person on Euphoria sells fentanyl. So, like, you know, like, there's like, it's a show where you hate everyone and question everybody's morals and ethics.
White Lotus is the same way.
White Lotus is the exact same way.
It's a new trend.
The only thing
like.
with White Lotus, though, is they do start off, they present people with, these are the good people, these are the bad people, but by the end of the season, you hate all of them, and they've all made terrible choices and backstabbed somebody or lied to somebody or did something nefarious. It's, what is that, next month? White Lotus season 3?
Yep. I just saw another trailer. Yeah.
I'll watch it. I'm just going to be depressed watching it. It's phenomenal TV. It's just depressing. A deputy in Florida was accused of trying to smuggle drugs onto a cruise ship using Skittles bags.
Ugh.
It's a deputy.
Wow.
I'd rather him bring the drugs than the Skittles. Ugh.
Oh my God, I love Skittles.
No, Skittles are terrible.
Oh my gosh,
Didn't you
the
throw up from a
wild berry
rock?
Skittles.
Oh, yeah.
I threw up a
Elite.
rainbow. I really did. I threw up a rainbow. It was the group. It was terrible. I ate a whole family-sized bag. I was heavy.
my.
I was real heavy.
All right, you might have read this. If you read this, it's cheating. If not, it's guessable. Over the weekend, the biggest concerts of the 21st century took place. Who played them?
This past weekend?
Yep. 2 shows in India over the weekend ended up being the biggest concerts of the 21st century. More than 111,000 people attended each one.
Wow. Rise?
Nope.
We weren't available.
Wasp? Birdman?
Was it like that
The Hot
one guy,
Boys?
the guy that you like, a guy who jumped?
Oasis?
Juvenile?
Nope.
Sarah Evans?
P. Pablo?
Right.
Tiger Lily
The
Gold?
people that sing 20-inch blades on the Impala?
What's the guy's name who comes up out of
Holla.
the
Lil Yachty?
Yeah.
Jack
Bone Thugs?
Yeah.
Oh, Psy from Gangnam Style? No.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
Okay.
Sorry,
This is super guessable. You can do this.
Is it a band or
Yes.
an individual?
It's a
Good
band.
Rabbit?
It's obviously not Taylor Swift. She was in Kansas City.
It's on Metallica.
Nope.
Old band?
Rolling
New band?
Stones?
Not that old. More recent. Last 25 years.
Oh, yeah.
Coldplay.
Coldplay, Marnie gets
Really?
it. Coldplay played 2 shows in India, both over 111,000 people.
Are they
Coldplay. They're
hot
gigantic.
again?
No, they're just one of those bands that is just absolutely enormous.
Oh, and
And they- I
Enormous.
think they have a new record.
The
coming out.
stage show, I
They
guess,
do,
is
yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Did I tell you guys about? I think I did about the video of them playing. I forget what giant festival it was in England, but where Michael J. Fox comes out and
For
plays the
Fix
song
You.
for them.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Oh my God, it's
Yep.
so emotional. I'm getting teared up thinking about
That
it.
song's incredible anyway.
And
but
him playing guitar,
oh my
sitting there in his
gosh.
chair.
It's worth your 5 minutes.
It is. It's really
It's
something.
unbelievable.
The crowd goes crazy.
Yep.
And you
Because
can see
everybody
the look
loves
on his
Michael J.
face.
Fox.
Man, wow.
The owner of a multi-million-dollar English mansion says he can't sell it because Adele stayed there a couple of years ago and then suggested on 60 Minutes that it might be haunted.
No.
And now he can't sell it.
Maybe he could market it as
think so.
Adele was here.
And thinks she saw a ghost. Flip it, right?
Yeah.
There's
Yes.
a market for paranormal freaks
For
as well.
sure.
Sell it
For
that
sure.
way.
Yeah, that one guy would buy it.
Bacon?
O.J. Simpson.
Yeah. He's dead.
Yeah, but he would buy it because then he could live there.
Yeah, you just said that one. guy?
Speaking of ghosts, quick story, if that's okay.
Oh, boy.
Great story.
So about a month ago, Hawk recommended buying that cube pillow. Outstanding, right, Alex?
It's the best pillow I've ever had.
I bought one too.
I love it so
Incredible.
much.
It's changed a lot for me.
Thank you.
But it comes with, you can buy like a new pillowcase for it, right? That fits it perfectly.
Right.
And
it's hard to get on and off, but
it is.
Mm-hmm. It's got a zipper.
The zipper, right? That's the key to it. It has a zipper on it.
Oh, no.
I woke up on Sunday morning.
Oh, no.
And the pillowcase was off the pillow. You have to zip it off. I don't know how it happened. I really don't.
You had zipped it closed when you put it on?
It was all set to go. To physically unzip it and take it off, there's a spirit.
Hold it.
How did it go off?
Was this a pillow that was under your head?
Yes. It's not like a regular.
Is said spirit sauce doing stuff at sleepwalking at night?
Corey, dispute that.
That's it.
Yeah. What are you going to do now?
All right. Clearly, I've made it abundantly clear in the last 24 years that I don't believe in ghosts.
Until today.
Until January 28th of 2025. The only logical explanation for your pillow to become unzipped is the afterlife.
But not like half off, because that happens. It was completely off and I couldn't find it.
Half off is never a ghost. Fully off?
No.
Only explanation.
Okay, let me start over. I'm
when
not
I
saying it was a
try
ghost.
to
It was
take
weird.
that pillowcase
Right.
off, it is difficult.
So it's got to be a
fits in there
strong ghost. So maybe it is the juice.
Well, I told you.
Juice.
Wow.
Oh my God. O.J. Simpson, that kind.
Oh.
Where was Louis?
In his bassinet.
Louis
He
Anderson?
didn't do it.
No.
Yeah, maybe Louis Anderson did it.
Louis Farrakhan.
There's a lot of Louis. Louis Armstrong, maybe one of them.
Well,
you
they're
can't
all dead.
So could it be them?
Maybe.
So
I'm not saying it was a spirit. I'm just
All right, so
when you woke up, your head was on the styrofoam?
just the pillow itself.
all right, can I counterpoint? You have a theory and it's a ghost. Can I
I'm
have
not
one
saying
counter?
it's a ghost.
But you're saying it's possible, and obviously I don't buy that. Can I
Sure.
present one counter theory?
Yeah, and I guarantee you it's
Good
going
luck
to be
with
me.
that.
You are correct.
Yes.
Is it possible that the zipper, due to the weight of your giant head, was like, I cannot take this anymore, and the zipper made a run for
Yeah,
it?
the zipper went Toy Story on it and woke up when I was asleep and ran away with Woody and Buzz.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And the zipper didn't know that when it got to the end of the track, that was as far as it could go.
Yeah.
So it was completely unzipped, but just couldn't get away.
Is it possible that your wife tried to smother you?
That's exactly where I was going to go.
Yes, that's
Either in a conscious or subconscious state.
It's the first thing she found.
Yeah.
He's still breathing because of this pillowcase.
So your wife tried to absolutely just smother you with your pillowcase, but your head's big, so it just looked like a yarmulke.
Can't wait to come back tomorrow.
Yeah, you really took a beating today.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
It was like Hawk when he was 9.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or when he was in Colorado.
It gets better.
Oh, saucy.
Just some Selsun Blue. Everything will be fine.
Man.
Marge, your American treasure, when are you on TV next? Is it tomorrow for the Suns, or when are you on TV?
Wednesday and Thursday.
Wednesday and... who do we got Thursday?
Utah.
Oh, the Jazz. Oh, Utah.
It's a
Utah!
Hang on.
Utah.
back to back. Hey,
Back to back. All right, so TV for you tomorrow and Thursday, and then we'll see you on Friday.
That's correct.
All right, Johnny Bones.
You're pretty, Marnie.
TwinsDaily.com.
TwinsDaily.com. Just throw out HockeyWilderness.com. Our Minnesota Wild site is kicking butt right now. So check out your Minnesota Wild score. Check that.
Let's go.
You guys are the best. We'll see you tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. 9 to noon is next.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Ab. I love you.